Hey, what's up? I'm Dutch Book Chick, and this is my New Year's book haul. So, I gotta be honest with you, some of these books are cheaters. I never remember when I bought a book. My bank account does, I guess, but some of these books I've bought like December, November. Some of these books I bought today, yesterday. But anyway, I will put it in one New Year's book haul. So, ready. Okay, here we go. The first one, I gotta be honest, is a cheater. This is Waterfall by Lauren Kate. It's the second book in a new series called Teardrop, and I bought Waterfall like a month ago, but I never started reading this book, even though it's a sequel. I was sidetracked and I thought, well, maybe I have to read Teardrop before I read Waterfall, so reread Teardrop, because I started reading the first page and I was totally confused by who's this person, what are they doing, why are they doing this. So I decided to put it away for a couple of weeks, so I could read some other books first, and then I will read Waterfall because I'm totally excited. Okay, okay. The next is the Maze Runner series. I have read the Maze Runner, the first book, during watching the movie. I'm not kidding. I took the book to the cinema. I was so excited to see the movie, even though I was only halfway through the book, so I went to the movies anyway, and people were looking at me like, what the fuck are you doing? Okay, so the first one is The Maze Runner. I have this book 2 times. The first one I bought just without the whole series, and this is the one within the series box. So I haven't read this particular book, but the one that I did read is at my sister's place, so she can read it. The second book in the series is called The Scorch Trials. I haven't read it. I haven't even touched it yet. Well, maybe this part of the book, but yeah, I'm pretty excited. The third and last one in the series is called The Death Cure, and I think I know what this book is about. Death Cure. Guess what? And there's like this spin-off. It's called a prequel, and this is called The Kill Order, and I have no clue what this is about. My roommate has read all 3 of the Maze Runner books, but she hasn't read this one yet, so she can spoil it for me. Anyways, I'm excited to read this whole box, and I think I will read all of these books after my exam week, which is in 3 weeks, and then I have like 1 week without school. It's not officially a vacation, but anyways, I will have enough time to read the whole series. Yay! The first book that's not a cheat. I went to my like the city where I used to live when I was younger. Like 3 months ago, I still live there. I'm living somewhere else right now. I have my own apartment. Oh, so cool. Anyways, what I'm trying to tell you is that I went to my favorite bookshop. It's called Speelboek. It's Dutch. They sell the most amazing children's books, young adult books. And I know the owner of the bookstore, so I went there. I had like a card with money on it, so I could spend it on books. And the first book I bought there was one, I'm reading it. Yeah, was one I've been looking for. It's called, in Dutch, De Duistere Vee. I will look the English title up for you because you must not understand it. It's called The Iron Traitor. It's by Kagawa, and I don't know if I pronounced that right. Well, she wrote a series. It's called the Iron Fae series. It's about Megan and the Iron Fae, the Summer Court, the Winter Court, and this series is actually a spin-off. This is the second book in the series of the spin-off. Yes, and it's about their son. Megan gets married, spoiler, and gets a child, and that child meets Megan's brother, and brother is Ethan, and Ethan is, well, anyway, very difficult to understand if you haven't read the first series, but you must read this series. I only read like the first chapter of the book, but it's already amazing, and hopefully there will be a third book, because this is the only series I read in Dutch, because I think the Dutch translation is pretty good. I've also read it in English, and I gotta say, well done. And yeah, this book is very magical. I love the cover. It's so pretty. It has glitters on it. I know. I love it. And yeah, this one I bought directly after Christmas, and I think this book is just perfect. So you gotta read it too. But that wasn't the only book I bought there. I went to the owner and I said, "Do you know any good books?" And he looked at me like, "Of course I do." And he got me this book. It's called Noughts and Crosses. Yeah, he talks about this book with another author. Well, he's an author, but he talked about this book with a Dutch author, and she said this was an amazing book. And I asked him if it was a standalone book, like there's not a whole series afterwards, and he was like, no series. And I was like, okay, awesome, I'm gonna buy it. It's about teenagers having to make decisions in a dystopian, so I was pretty enthusiastic. And when I opened the book, it turns out to be a series 2. There's Knife Edge, there's Checkmate, there's Double Cross. Yeah, I'm gonna be settled for a while with this book. It's pretty thick, but also because there turns out to be a whole series of it. I have no clue what it is about, except that it's about teenagers having to make decisions, and the back says, "And then the bomb explodes." Well, sounds exciting to me. Anyway, you will see a review once I read it on my website. This book you will probably all know, you will probably have all read it, but I haven't, so Paper Towns by John Green. I was determined to read it before the movie comes out this summer, I guess, and yeah, I want to read it before the movie gets all big and excited, like what happened to The Fault in Our Stars. So I ordered it through my work, so I get a discount on the book, and I'm actually pretty excited to read it. It will be like a breeze. That's what I heard about this book. Yeah, honestly, I have no idea what it's about, and I'm ashamed because it's John Green, but whatever. But it's John Green, so who cares? And the last book is Fangirl. It actually arrived today. I thought the cover was green with pink, but it turns out my edition is pink with green. I ordered it online, and it actually says a bonus content inside. So, I've heard a lot about this book, and that the book is amazing. A friend of mine, Rebecca, who will be reviewing at my website too, has read this book too, I guess. Not sure, gotta ask her that. But yeah, it got praised a lot, and it sounds amazing, and it's called Fangirl, so Rainbow Rowell. Yay. And well, it got delivered today, so I bought it with really the last money I got. But I'm excited to read it, and it's pink, yay! Thank you for watching. This was my first book haul ever, but I enjoyed it very much, so in the future you will see more of me talking about books I just bought, probably in February, talking about the books I bought in January, and so on. Thank you for watching.
Nice to meet you, where you been? I could show you incredible things, magic, madness, heaven, sin. Saw you there and I thought, oh my god, look at that face. You look like my next mistake. Love's a game, wanna play.